afternoon. Thank you very much for coming to this press briefing of the position of People's Renaissance Movement in as far as the fuel crisis in our country is concerned. We are saying that it is a deliberate failure and a betrayal of the people by our government. The People's Renaissance Movement condemns in the strongest terms the ongoing fuel price increase that has plunged millions of Kenyans into economic distress. This is not accidental. It is the predictable outcome of government negligence, policy failure, and misplaced priorities. Fuel price and supply instability continue to drive up the cost of living, with ordinary Kenyans bearing the full brunt of the crisis they did not create. Transport costs have risen by 20 to 50%, food prices by 10 to 15%, and small businesses responsible for over 80% of employment are being pushed to the brink of collapse. Meanwhile, the government remains indifferent. Where the government has failed, taxes account for approximately 40 to 50% of the pump price, among the highest in the region. No functional strategic fuel reserve to stabilize supply stocks. Lack of transparency in fuel procurement, enabling inefficiencies and cartel influence. Weak currency management, increasing the cost of fuel imports. This is not governance, it is abandonment. Immediate and actionable interventions. The PM proposes urgent measures that can deliver relief within weeks, not years. Immediate tax relief, impact to reduce pump prices by 20 to 30 shillings per litre. Suspend even the 8% VAT and reduce excise duty by at least 50%. This alone can lower petrol and diesel prices by 15 to 20%, easing pressure on households and businesses. Targeted public transport subsidy to stabilize fares by 15 to 25%. Allocate Kenya shillings 15 to 20 billion stabilization fund to cushion matatu and bus operators. Direct savings must be passed to commuters through regulated fare ceilings. Strategic fuel reserve to stabilize supply for 60 to 90 days. Immediately secure and maintain reserves equivalent to at least 2 to 3 months of national consumption. Prevent artificial shortages and panic-driven price spikes. Transparency and anti-cartel enforcement. Publish all fuel import contracts and pricing structures. Establish an independent audit of the fuel supply chain within 30 days. What is the political truth of this? Kenyans must not be misled. This crisis persists not because it persists because it benefits a few at the expense of millions. The burden placed on Wananchi is direct consequence of leadership that has chosen revenue extraction over economic protection. A government that allows fuel, an essential commodity, to become unaffordable is a government that has lost its moral authority to lead. The People's Renaissance Movement stands firmly with the people of Kenya in demanding urgent relief, accountability, and a new direction. We call upon Kenyans to reject economic oppression disguised as policy, demand transparency and accountability at every level, exercise their democratic power to vote out this insensitive regime. Mabadiliko ni sasa.
Na kama si sasa,
Ni sasa hivi. Economic liberation is non-negotiable. Um, with that,